Hey YouTube. I'm just gonna talk candidly. I just feel like just vlogging a little bit. I don't know. People say that I don't really like show like real emotion. It's sort of like I'm always chipper and I try to stay in good spirit and things like that. And sometimes when you're trying to document, you need to be showing your authentic self. So here's my authentic self. Okay. Um, these are the days that I usually get quiet. I don't really be on social media. I don't really talk because it's just like a lot going on inside your head. Um, the day started pretty good. I got up really early. I was very enthusiastic about getting down here and getting my load here on time. But in the process of getting down here, I don't know, it's emotionally draining on days when you see a lot of accidents, especially when you see a lot of accidents on trucks. And all of the ones I passed today were really bad. And the first thing I think are, I hope I hope that, the driver is okay. But two, what always looms are these new drivers? Because some of the predicaments that I see these trucks in, I don't know. It's where I saw a truck literally dangling off the side of a mountain. That's some scary shit. That's some fucking scary ass shit. I'm still trying to figure out how did they even get that truck in that position, because the truck wasn't even like facing any direction. The truck was facing sideways across both sides of the expressway, where the trailer was actually hanging on to the guardrails of the north and south traffic. The cab was cut in half, and I didn't see no driver. I don't even know where the driver was. But that started my day, and 9 accidents later, I'm emotionally drained. And these are the things that, like, people at home, your family, they don't understand. They're just like, oh, they're just out there just driving. On a good day, when everybody's made it home safely, where the worst thing that happened is, you got stuck in some traffic. Yeah, that could be so, but on the days where the highway is littered with a lot of fatalities, a lot of accidents, it's emotionally stressful. And then when you pile that up with home drama and home emergencies, that adds on to the stress for the day. So at the end, you're feeling very depleted emotionally, where all you just want to do is just lay down and sleep and pray and hope for a better day the next day. And then you have some that may go and have a drink. They need to have a drink or a smoke to calm their nerves before they go to bed. Or you have the emotional eaters that will gorge and put away a lot of food to get away with the stress, take the stress off. This is a side of trucking that they don't show you. That's why you have a lot of us are not overweight just because we're sedentary. But some of us use food as coping through the stress of the day, the stress from getting the loads back and forth, stress of the weather, stress from the traffic, stress from the home life. That's a lot of stress. And we all have our ways of coping and dealing with that and making it to the next day. So, it's not just, easy. And, this is one of those more of an emotional type of thing. Some days are better than others, but there are some days that you really have to push yourself through in order to get through, make it through to the next day. A lot of them end up giving up. They give up their trucks. They go back home. I've had a lot of friends that came out that didn't make it. They didn't last. It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. It's a lifestyle and it's a mind frame that you have to have when you're out here. And that's what a lot of people, they don't really talk about. They talk about the money, but the money is only a small part of what trucking is. It has to be, it's the mind frame. Do you have the ability to see people body parts on the road, especially if that accident happened right in front of you? You don't know how many accidents I've had happen right in front of me. It's you don't get over that right away. You don't forget it. You just have to learn to put it in the back of your head and you just keep on moving. And it sounds harsh, but it is, it's part of the job. It's sort of like that's what you have to mentally be prepared for, that you will see some stuff that you really didn't anticipate on seeing. I had a friend who had called me. They were hysterical because they saw somebody's child get ejected from the car in an accident, and they had to go and pull this baby out of the bushes. And as other truckers, we understand, how it is when you are the first responder. You were the one that had to call for help, and you're getting the rated X version. It ain't been cleaned up. It's not G-rated, And then after, help comes, and they get all the information they need from you, you then get back in your truck and you drive. And you push it all the way in the back of your head so that you make it down to your destination, because that's what the end goal is getting to the destination. And on those days, this is what we do. We sit in the back and we try to push all of that shit in the back of your head so that you can get back up the next day and do it again.